Law, I wanted to get you in on some of the fights that's been going on.
Okay.
And we talked on the phone, and one thing my boy Law said, he said, I'm an Aquarius. I go with the flow.
Right. I flow.
He said, I go with the flow. I don't like the fight. But Law, at BCS, you got to get your knuckles ready, man. You got to fight over here, man.
Look how they looking at me.
Yeah, Law. That's how they mean that too. When they look at
Reggie
you like that,
and Regina.
yeah, that's Reggie and Regina. When
Reggie and Regina.
When they give you that look, it's fight come with BCS. So we've been having a lot of fights over here. Let's get you in on this debate, Law.
Go ahead.
What's your thoughts at 10 on Pitts versus, I would say, I'm going to throw in everybody. I'm going to put you on the spot. What's your thoughts on Pitts versus D. Smith and Waddle?
D. Smith and Waddle. Okay, so we looking at mismatching. I'm looking at red zone opportunities.
Ooh.
I'm thinking about how can we really get to that point when we get into the money zone that it will dictate what the opposing team going to try to face up against Ezekiel Elliott and Tony Pollard. I think that Pitts over Smith or Waddle will bring in more of a threat because think about this. Most teams going to try to load the box to stop Ezekiel Elliott, and I want that mismatch right off the jump because at the same time, we absolutely love Blake Jarwin, but we only know Blake Jarwin versus the Giants as being elite. Outside of that, Blake Jarwin is just a Blake. So my thing is, let's go ahead and grab a 6'6", 245-pound monster that runs like a gazelle, can find the soft spots in the zone, that can high point the ball and pull it out of the sky, and still you got C.D. Lamb, and you got Amari Cooper, and you got Michael Gallup. So, man, I'm telling you, I want to be able to have that. You know, hey, OC, when you playing, and me and you playing spades, and I got the Joker, and you got the deuce, baby, I'm telling you right off the jump, I want to make sure that I'm going to score. So we're going to start off with it. Look, what we going to do? We're going to run it. We're going to run it with the what? We're going to run it with them spades, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So
yes, sir.
That's what I'm doing. I'm going to run. I'm going to say, yeah. And you already know if I'm leading off with the deuces and you got the jokers in your hand, you're going to be grinning. That's what I want. That's what I want.
See,
and look,
man,
a lot of people.
OC.
Go
I
ahead.
can't stand Jay Tuck no more, man.
Come
Jay
on.
Tuck used to be my boy. We enemies right now, bro.
He say Law is the voice of reason. Well, listen, a lot of people agree with Law.
Oh, my God. This boy
A lot of
Jay
people agree with
Tuck.
Law.
Because I got the Joker, and you got the deuce over there, man. We finna run that thing, baby. Who they gonna do? Okay, hey, what's that dude, Ha Ha Davis? You know, remember that dude that do the stand-up comedy on the Instagram? He be like, God, what you gonna do when you see Ezekiel Elliott in the backfield? You got doggone C.D. Lamb, that he's on the outside. They motion him back inside, and you got doggone a 6'6" giraffe that's sitting on there. He gonna motion back inside. You got two outside receivers. Man, they're gonna be like, God, God, and we're gonna shoot. But D. Smith, I don't know what you can do with him when you get into the red zone. He's not gonna be the blocker. He's not gonna take the top out. Now he can kill you inside and out, probably those intermediate short routes and those shallow routes. We got Lamb for that. We got Amari Cooper for that. I want to get in that red zone. I want to be able to have somebody that can, what John Legend say, so high. I want to be able to get that thing out of the sky, you know?
Yes, sir.
Hey,
yes,
ball. Yes, sir.
The best.
Y'all go ahead, man. My bad. I
You are
took over
listening to
everything.
Nothing but the best.
See, I want to change that because of what you just said. You might not be listening to the best on this mess my boy Law just said.
Here we go. Here we go.
All right.
I'm fighting everybody that's on this.
Go ahead.
Nah, you know what? I'm gonna give
Go
it a
ahead.
pass. I think people pit stout right now. I think people
No,
pit
no,
stout.
no.
Or should I give Law this business? Because I know he a guest in the house, but I would give Law the business on this, man. We got to fight on this one. Hey, let's just talk about it. We both. I would definitely say we both very much so know the Cowboys.
Right.
All right. So if it's anybody that I want to go back and forth with, it would be you. Be you for sure.
Right.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you my case on Pitts, because I could tell you not like in the Pitts hive. You more so just saying what you believe. So let me see if I can change your mind.
BPA,
This is my case on D. Smith and Waddle. First of all, I don't understand how in the hell did this guy get voted the best player only 3 months ago in all the NCAA, and then within 2.5 months, Pitts just leapfrogged him in really only 8 games. That's number one. Number two, you looking at phenomenal production. You have 23 touchdowns compared to 12 with DeVonta, right? So, and that's just comparing athlete to athlete. It's another thing that I just add to it, just keeping it all the way honest. It's more so with me, and you went over this on your show. You did a great job of breaking this down, okay? My fear is the tight end position transitioning all the way into the NFL. Because I believe, Law, when they come in with those first round targets on their back, they don't work. That's why, to me, the guys who came up was like the third rounders that you didn't see coming, because it was no targets. And before you knew it, they was on you. You see what I'm saying? And I think all this, like, you play defense, I play defense. The more we hear about a player, let's be honest, the angrier we get, right? We want to shut you up. We want to quiet the hype. I don't see it transitioning. I think the best transition from my research is where you get literally a 95% extreme return on investment is a receiver coming into the number 2 or number 3 or number 4 position. What's your response?
Well, from a defensive aspect of it, you talk about Waddle versus Smith versus, hey, we can even throw Jamar Chase in there too, and you throw in the Pitts.
I sure will.
If Pitts somehow strange situation that all of those guys available, well, damn it, as much as I gave all of the love and adulations toward Pitts, I'm running up there and I'm putting that card in for Jamar Chase, right?
Yeah.
Telling y'all the real deal on that. That's type of situation.
Deal. Right.
Because my thing is my reservations. I said all of the love for Pitts, but my reservation. Damn it, if I'm a DB and I'm in the pros and I see Pitts, whatever, they give him number 84 too. You already know this stands right here, boss.
Yeah.
I'm getting right in this stands right here. I'm getting right in that stand. I'm looking at the check, and I got my gloves tight. Whatever jersey he wear, I'm wearing the same color jersey, and I'm gonna make him my baby that whole entire game.
My boy Low down. Look at Low. Y'all got Low messed up.
I'm gonna get right in there. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not gonna let him off.
Man, y'all got Low demonstrating.
Hey, I'm not gonna let him off. I'm getting right in there. Hey, it's gonna be a dog fight.
Low, get down.
That frame, that 6'6" frame, because he got 2 issues. Off his release is terrible, and he round his route so I can dictate, and I know where he going with the ball.
Somebody
so I'm getting up under him. I'm gonna try to make sure that's my baby. That year one, he gonna be like, "Mama, I can't get off the line. This dude Law is on me like super glue. Matter of fact, like gorilla glue. He's on me, baby. But I can't do that to Jamar Chase all day. You know,
and you can't do it to D. Smith. nor can you do it to Waddle. You can't.
But I ain't sliding off of my groove though. I'm just telling y'all right now.
Yeah.
That's what I would do. You know what I'm saying? Against that 6'6", 200. You may run a 40 time really good out there in space, but baby, you ain't finna run it tonight. Because I'm gonna shut that thing
y'all listening?
all the way down.
That's the defensive mentality. That's what I'm talking about. And that's
great analysis.
Yeah. What you got on that, OC?
No, I'd say great analysis, man. Look, I think that the strengths and weaknesses with a Pitts pick, man. I think that here's the deal. I mean, here's the issue, right? It's best player available versus the best player that's going to fit your team and your scheme, right? Right. And so what you got to look at is that, man, do you want a midfield 50 yards and in threat, right? 50 yards and in threat, 10 yards and in threat, right? That guy, I think, with his ball skills, what he does have is tremendous ball skills, right? Nice. He plucks it in tight coverage. He's not going to get separation, no. He's not going to run the best routes, no. I think the routes is something you can work on at the next level, but his hands is something you cannot teach. So I think if you high point the football, he's going to win a lot of those matchups. And I think that's where you want to work with him. Also, when you get him against a nickel cornerback, right, and you get him on a free release, he's down that seam, baby. It's an issue. It's an issue, man. If you put the ball in the right place, it's an issue. But, here's the thing. If you go with a Smith or a Waddle, right, you got burners, man. You got burners, right? You got guys. But here's the problem that I have, and great comment, Anthony. But look, here's the issue I have. You paid Amari Cooper $100 million. You got Gallup that you really can't cover. He's almost a 1A receiver, almost. You paid eons amount of money, right, for my guy who just came into the building, the new number 88, right? And so how many Y's and Z's do you have, man? I mean, the X's, how many, that's the issue with me. So that's why I think that it may be better if he's available, and that's what you want as the Cowboys, right, to pick him. But I don't know. I really can't call it right now, Boss Cowboy. I really can't call it. It just depends on your goals and your objectives.